we are do today? Tormenting you?
I was wondering what I'm doing here. Well, I guess what's going to happen today, we're going to take this clown box, this 2-pill, okay?
Yeah.
And we're going to take out this 10 amp relay, and we're going to put it in this little 5 amp relay. Why? Because that's all it really needs.
Yes.
And we were kind of using this as an example of how to build one. And it gets too cluttered and too complicated running the wires around and stuff with that relay in there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we want to put what we say should be in there, which is this 5 amp relay, and then show you how that's wired and you know what the tuning is. It's going to change a little bit, the tuning, because the wires are going to be shorter and things like that.
Right.
So we're going to do that and hope it works. I mean, what?
We
You
just
never
work
know,
it.
man.
Okay.
Yeah, listen, it's not over until it's over. So that's the plan.
Okay, so we're taking this nice, beautiful
Brand new, clown built.
and we're gonna pull this out, put the 5 amp in there.
I really like these little 2-pills.
Yeah, me too.
I wish I can get one. Yeah, even idea where I can get one. Okay, let's look at nice little wires on there. It's kind of nice. Okay, so that's a tune. So let's do this.
Okay, so we got the old one out.
Mm-hmm.
Got the new one glued into place.
Yes, we're gonna put the suppository right there.
Or taped rather, 2-way tape.
Mm-hmm. Gotta make sure the suppository goes in the right spot.
Yeah, you always gotta have a suppository in the right spot.
If you don't, it could be bad.
Yeah, bad things happen. And suppositories are in the wrong spot.
Woo-hoo.
Hello.
Alrighty then.
So suppository going over to that tab on the far back corner.
Why is this not being nice? There we go.
Well, that wire's probably a lot harder to heat up that wire.
It's a heavy wire.
right
Really
for
heavy.
that little relay.
You kind of put stuff in place, you know what I'm saying?
So that wire comes from what? The potentiometer?
From the switch.
Oh, it goes from the switch.
That's the power. Now the ground is on this side, which is going to be your king circuit.
Yes.
So we need to extendo from there to there. But I'll get that. I get that. I wanna see what I'm doing here.
Okay, so from the switch to this back tab on the right. Okay. I'll be back.
Total freaking whack job. Weird people.
Yeah.
We're gonna put it right there. Why not? Be very careful with these things, man. They're really sensitive.
The little tabs on the relay, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, I know, they're so tiny.
Very sensitive. Do what I say, not what I do.
Right on.
Don't waste 100 ohm resistors if you already have legs, or you can use a piece of wire. But I like these. I like doing it that way.
I know. We had to extend the reach of the keying circuit because it's in a totally different spot. So we had to move the keying circuit toward the back and then use a leg from a resistor to extend the reach.
Well, you didn't have to. Clean, 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 clean. Heat up is why you're not eating up. How beautiful. How beautiful is that?
See, it's not being cooperative.
It looks fine.
Okay, so
The output
we
of
have
the wrap wasn't long enough to reach the relay directly. I could have put a jumper, but I don't like. I want to be one complete travel from the transformer right to the relay.
right. So we got to rewrap the output transformer so the wire will reach to the proper terminal on the relay.
Yeah, I could have done it different, but I want to do it this way.
So we wrap. We'll be back. Now, what were you saying about your soldering gun and these nice little relays?
I cranked this down to about 640 on this when I'm working with these relays. They're very sensitive. You'll burn the tabs right off. They'll melt right off of this thing. So you got to be very careful, very short when you're applying heat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You want to get everything just right, and just give it one hit wonder and let it set.
Right.
So I put some solder on there, and I get myself set up here, and I make sure I don't put it on there very long. I make sure I start it on the, see, that's it.
Yep.
Cool it off as quick as you can. Don't mess with them. These things are very sensitive, these relays. They'll work fine if you don't mess them up. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm just resetting my 10 puff resistor or capacitor there. I think this might actually work.
Let's find out.
You think it will?
Yeah, can you, if we have a pointer or something, show them everything exactly how you hooked everything up, because this is what's going to be going with the kit.
I've got plenty of pointers here. Here, let me get a red one. Relet. Let me mess them up right off the bat.
What's a relet? I don't know.
I don't have a
relet
relet in my box. Here's the relay. These relays are set up so you have these three together. Those that's the switching part of it. This is the power part of it. The input or the suppository that comes from the switch goes on this side. This is the ground side. The power is always on once you turn it on. The ground is activated by the switching transistor right here in the King circuit. So this is the ground side. Suppository, ground. This is your pass-through. Right here are your antennas. This one here, the yellow one, is the input right here in the center of these three. And that's your output that goes to your SO239 on the output. All of our boxes, if you're looking at it from the front, the input's on the left side and the output's on the right side, okay? That's the way it goes. And then here is where it goes to the input of your variable. So it would come, when you key it up, it'll come in through the antenna into here. You key it up, it goes out into the variable, and the variable to the input of your 2-pill section. Through your 2-pill section, your output transformer, and it comes out the back of the output transformer into the relay here. It jumps across to here and goes out into the world of sound. Will you bump it down?
Okay, now you removed the 100 you have back there down to the board.
Yes, we're going to show you.
This wire direct.
Yeah, that's how I want it.
Okay.
So we're going to just do the tuning right here at the relay, which is the way I like to do it.
Right.
So we'll do, we'll do a pass-through tuning right off of this bypass.
Right.
Through the pass-through, we'll put a pass-through capacitor here and make sure the bypass is tuned. It only needs like 18 or
15s. I got 15s.
maybe an 18. There's not a lot going on here with this relay.
Yeah. I'm probably going to send 15s with the kits.
You know, so the pass-through will be fine.
Yeah.
And then I'm thinking if we do it right here with the way I have it, I'm guessing right now until I do it. We'll see if I'm right. It shouldn't be more than 120 here. But whatever it is, it's going to be. I'll let you guys know when we're done tuning it. And that's what it's going to be right there.
Okay.
And you bump it down like a clown.
Okay.
And what I did is I put 150 puff right here to the output to the SO239 to tune it. I mean, I'm blocking my light as I do that. So it's right here. So you got 1, 2, 3. It's the middle one right there. That's 150 puff cap, and then it goes down to the antenna. So that's the tuning cap for the output of this transformer. Okay, so that's the way we're doing it now. It's easier. Got more room with this capacitor. Got more room with this relay. And we run a 150 puff capacitor on the output. It tunes it very nicely, actually. So I like. That's the way we're going to do them. It's easier. I mean, it's too tight for people building them for the first time to put that bigger relay in there. And these relays work perfectly fine in a 2-pill. But yeah, I'm going to try it right now. All I have to power right now are my little cables here, my temporary cables. Okay, going over to my power supply. I got that hooked up just to make sure it's working. And I got it on the 200 watt scale on my test center, the Dozy. Check 1, 2, check 1, 2, check 1, 2. Hello radio, hello radio. It's swinging real good. It sounds good too. I can hear it buzzing in there. But I have it on this unit in Grant XL. It doesn't do a lot of wattage. I'm going to put it on this unit in Grant XL. Let's see if it does more wattage with this one. I'm going to change it. I'll be back, okay? But that's it. I also added a 15 puff capacitor right here for the bypass tuning. So that's all good. Over here, the white wire right there. That's the output to the SO239 for the output side. I put a 150 puff capacitor right there for the tuning. 150 puff capacitor right onto the output of the SO239. This is the input. The black wire is the input from the transformer. 2 wraps on that thing. 1, 2, buckle my shoe, wrap it around. You know, come out the back over here and follow it around right to this first prong. When you key it up, it'll go through and it'll come out right to that white wire to the SO239. 150 puff right there. Right, see that wire going across? That's the pass through. That's right where I have this 15 puff capacitor hooked up. This is your keying circuit right here. Your power from your switch up in the front of the box to turn the relay on. And then this is the input from your input SO239. See the yellow wire? And then this goes to the variable. And then it comes out of there and goes to the input of the amplifier of the circuit. Comes back out, black wire right there, goes to there and goes out. I just wanted to say, these are regular HGs, man. People think, whoa, I gotta get C's. These regular HGs, as far as I'm concerned, they kick. If you built the box right, it's gonna talk, man. Those things work phenomenal. I absolutely love them. But I just want to say that everything else is all cleaned up. I gotta clean it up a little bit, but yeah, every time you get in there, you leave a little splatter and stuff. You gotta clean that stuff up. But other than that, looking good. Little gator clips. I probably over cabled it, really. I mean, you don't really need that beautiful of a cable going into a 2-pill, but you know what? You want it to last forever, right? You want to keep it down for years and years and years to come. Okay, we're going to test it with my hot Grant XL. It does somewhere around 12 to 14 birds, so it's doing 3 times almost as much as that other radio. Let's see what it does with my old Grant XL that has more output. Let's see what this thing will do with more drive into it. Hello radio, what's going on? 22 with the clown bill. Got down, got down. Oh, look at that cotton picker go. Yeah, this thing screams with the right drive in it. And like I said, you could put 25 watts of drive into this thing. I mean, you can get 250, 300 bird out of these cotton pickers if you really want to. But not that I really say to do that, but you know what? Put some more drive into it. Let it swing though. Shouldn't key it more than 100 watts and let it swing up 250, 300. And that's RMS. It'll probably touch 500 peak. But yeah, man, I like that a lot. Hello radio, what's going on? 22, working my clown bill, got down. So that's with my hot Union Grant. I'm sure some of you out there have hotter radios than that. Mine is like 12 to 14 bird or something like that. Put something that has some more wattage in it. You'll see it do more. But that's it. So if you have any questions, send a letter, drop a note, give me a paper airplane, or simply write in the comments. And we'll be happy to help. We'll see you later. Woohoo!